It's your Q&A with the K-Influence Academy. Today's Q&A is all about my YouTube channel as well as the Korean culture's impact on my content. My channel is a beauty channel. I started off doing makeup predominantly in the beginning just because I was really much into makeup, and then I started to be a makeup artist and it was a whole thing. Then I got into skincare, and skincare has always been a big part of my life, so it made sense to make content around skincare because it's the most realistic and it's the thing that I do the most. So it's more honest and truthful to who I am. My channel actually launched back in 2014 on the 9th of Feb, if I remember correctly. I only started actively posting in 2019. It took me a very long time to decide what kind of content I wanted to put out, and at the time I was really focused on beauty content, makeup, did a lot of makeup content. My target audience are people who have similar skin type as myself and are also interested to know how to use products, how to use makeup, how to basically do the bare minimum but get results. I like to test products. I like to test new beauty products as they come out. Sometimes I get the opportunity to do that. I chose this specific avenue for my content creation because I found that it was the most truthful to who I am. Skincare is a big part of my daily life. It's what I do in the morning, it's what I do at night, so it makes the most sense for me to be sharing that online. What inspired me to start creating content was other beauty creators in the space. I used to watch a lot of beauty content creators. To be completely honest with you, I would consume unboxing videos, tutorials, skincare reviews, skincare routine videos, and I would watch them and I would learn so much, and I would love the community that they have created simply by sharing something that they loved. And I wanted that for myself. I wanted to create a community. I wanted to post about the things that I love, post about the things that I'm trying, and ultimately learn and grow within that space. One of these special moments that I have experienced so far was being part of the South Korean Ambassador Program last year in 2024. That was a big moment for me, and I got to test my creativity. I was on deadlines. I was part of a larger community where we all also had missions, and we had to post a part of a larger campaign with South Korean. So that was a really cool thing that happened to me and was really special to me, and I will always value that and think of that when I create my content. The most challenging video that I had to produce was probably a video that I had to do for a paid campaign. So when it comes to paid campaigns, you have a very limited deadline that you have to stick to. This particular deadline was a week, so I got the product. I didn't get a chance to test the product properly, but I was already paid to do the work, and then I had to meet my deadline. So I only had 7 days to film the 7-day user trial, which I did, and then I had to scramble to edit really quickly, send it in for approval, and then I sent it off and it was approved and it was posted and it was fine. It was just a very stressful and rushed process, but I handled it. And it was fine. Content that I've recently started doing is more affiliate style marketing content. I am an affiliate for YesStyle. I do have a YesStyle code. I will put it on the screen. But I've been a part of YesStyle for years, and I never really utilized my social media to promote my rewards code, even though people can save I think it's 5% on their orders by using my rewards code, but I wasn't going out of my way to showcase that. And now that I've started doing that, I can see a lot of people find value in saving some money when placing orders. So when I initially started creating YouTube videos, I used to get a lot of feedback from my supporters on Instagram, and they would basically tell me to do shorter videos. So instead of doing like 20-minute videos and 22-minute videos that are quite long and include every little bit of ad lib, and just to get to the point and to be more concise when I do my reviews, so that people know what I'm saying, know what I mean, know what I'm talking about, and they get the information that they desperately need from my review instead of needing to wait to the end of the video. One of the strategies I use to engage my audience is actually messaging the people that leave comments on my videos. So people, and this is more directed towards Instagram and TikTok, because you can easily direct message people on there. And same for YouTube. Anyone that leaves comments, I will immediately respond, or when I do respond, I will give as much of an informative answer to the question as I possibly can, or I'll comment and then direct message them with regards to Instagram, TikTok, so that they have all of the information. And so I go out of my way to really communicate and engage with my community in that sense, because I want them to know that I'm available to talk and I'm available to share my experience and advice. An example of a signature format that I tend to use quite a bit on YouTube would be my short little intro, and then I'll go straight into the video. So if it's a video where I'm doing my skincare routine, I'll immediately cut to a clip of me washing my face and then talk about the product. And I've been experimenting with like zooming in and zooming out and a bit more text and a bit more sound in between, so that the video is a bit more engaging. So I used to film with a white backdrop for years just because it was clean and it felt aesthetic, but it got kind of boring because everyone has a plain background. So I've been experimenting quite a bit with my format, but that's just the standard format that I would use. The most important factor when planning my content would be sitting down, judging out what exactly I want to film and how I can turn that filming session into a bulk shoot. With Korean culture, I really value that the K-beauty industry prioritizes taking care of your skin before something happens. So it's the technology and the way that products are even promoted are catered towards preventative measures. There are obviously products that treat your skin after something has happened, but a lot of the marketing and campaigns and even the brand voice, it's more to do with preventative steps and preventative products that you can incorporate now to take care of your skin right now for the future. And then with K content, I love K dramas, I love K movies, and I find that the cinematography in these shows are sometimes so breathtaking, and I find a lot of inspiration from the content that I consume. I am in marketing, and there are a few K dramas around marketing, so I really love learning what the working environment is, what the corporate environment is, even though some of it is exaggerated. I find that it's really entertaining. I find that it keeps the spark alive, and I learn quite a bit from consuming media that is not in my native tongue. The methods that I use to connect Korean culture with my beauty content is that I focus on a lot of Korean skincare, Korean beauty, Korean trends. I love following influencers like Uni Uni and Sue Beauty, Sue Uni. Love their content. I love them going to Olive Young, doing the styled reviews, the confidence that they exude, and I like to learn from that, and it inspires me to introduce and also educate myself quite a bit on the brands that I'm using, not just on the efficiency of the product. So that's something that I love focusing on. The kind of content that I want to create that is related to Korean culture is to do with more K-dramas and the K-pop industry and more food. I want my channel to be a place that people enjoy tuning in and actually want to watch, and have a set schedule of when my videos are going out, and create a bigger and better community that I already have. With regards to growing my channel, I don't put a lot of emphasis on growing my channel, even though I should. I do want to be more consistent with posting long form videos going forward, so I'll try and hold myself to that, and I want to put out one long form video a week going forward after this interview. The message that I want to deliver through my content is that skincare is fun. It is an open community where you can learn and experiment and explore. And I want to be the person that makes that connection and that people can come to for advice and honesty and relatability. So that's really what I want to achieve and what I want to exude going forward with my content. And that is it for my Q&A with the K Influence Academy. I hope that you got to learn a bit more about me and my channel and my hopes and dreams. And I want to say a big thank you to the K Influence Academy for giving me this opportunity to do a Q&A where you can learn a bit about me and what my goals are and where I want to go from this point on. I'm super excited to see where this journey takes me, and I hope that you will follow me along. I will see you in the next video. Bye!